Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol INO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the green line here is coming from, and that's also where the first update needs to be made. And this update is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance, and this actually played out perfectly today. So you can see that earlier on in the day, the price broke down below it. And then there was this little miniature bounce back to the upside, but you can see essentially right where the price got rejected from before rolling back over was right at that level, which, so a classic example of the support now acting as resistance. So right around 875 is going to be that first key level to watch if there is any sort of attempted bounce back to the upside. After the 875 mark, next key level is that purple line there, the very well-known 50-period simple moving average. Current value of that is at $10.50. Now, as far as supports are concerned, and this is, the situation here where I'm not willing to quite call it a total breakdown because, at a very, basic level of things, you have to remember that levels of support, levels of resistance are not exact specific prices. There is a range element associated with it. And what happened today was that the price is now, technically speaking, broken down below this pink line, which on my chart represents the very, very, very famous, very well-known, very followed 200-period moving average. So yes, technically speaking, the price is broken down below that level, but it's still within the range of it. So I'm willing to still give the bulls the benefit of the doubt and say, you know what, maybe this level can ultimately hold up as support. But the big dynamic going forward is if the price continues to separate to the downside of that pink line, that is just a glaring issue that, no, this was truly the beginning of a breakdown. And again, even if you have a basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you're well aware that a breakdown of the 200-period moving average is not a good sign of strength, not a good sign of bullishness at all. So watch that level very closely. Like I said, I'm still going to consider it a level of support because it's within the range. But if on, not necessarily just Wednesday, but any time this week, the price just continues to separate further and further to the downside of it, that just represents that much more bearishness that the chart is displaying. But yeah, right now things are certainly looking shaky, but we'll see if the price can ultimately try to bottom out here around this 200-period moving average or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.